Well, we came in yesterday, had a good hour and a half workout, just trying to review some of the things that we wanted to accomplish in Dillard and some of the things that we did not. And then coming in today with 2 workouts to get better acquainted with Arkansas and get a better feel for what they're going to do to us and how we're going to attack them. And then we take off on Friday morning, ready to go for the trip. Well, the biggest thing with Arkansas is you've got to be able to handle their full court press. They do a great job of mixing up their defenses. They really want to force tempo, and we've got to do a great job of handling the basketball, taking the best shot for our team that we can get, and then defensively sprinting back and making it hard for them to score against our half-court defense. So if we take care of the ball, take great shots, then we should be in a position to make it more difficult for them to score. Well, I think we're going to spend a lot of time today working against handling the ball against extended defense. And I think where Arkansas gets you is it's not necessarily in the full court trap, but it's when you break their initial press, how you get set up in your offense. And a lot of teams looking at it on film, they don't do a good job of slowing themselves down and getting into a good rhythm offensively. They keep wanting to play fast once they get into the half court, and that's a bad recipe. I was really impressed with how hard Arkansas plays. From tip to tip, they do a great job of getting after you the full time. So once you break the initial pressure, you just can't relax and think everything's okay, and we need to continue to do a good job of attacking them. Well, I think anytime you get a team that wants to extend their defense, they really open up the floor for opportunities to drive the basketball. And if we learn, and this is where we need to improve from the Gonzaga game, when we drove the basketball into the paint and guys collapsed, instead of trying to shoot a tough 2-point shot, we need to jump stop and kick it out for our open shooters. We've got a lot of guys shooting a great percentage from 3, and we need to come into the game on Saturday with attacking the rim, but once we get there, if nothing's there, we need to jump stop and kick the ball out to an open shooter. Well, we need those 2 guys, no matter the opponent, to come in and give us that leadership and that experience that they provide with their size and ability to score. They're going to have their hands full. Arkansas is a big, long, athletic team. They don't have necessarily a lot of girth inside, but they do have size and length. And we need to take advantage, though, with Aug and Mike being able to pull their guy out away from the basket a little bit and be able to handle the ball on the perimeter and make plays. So I look forward to those 2 to have a big game for us. Well, I think getting caught up in home and road, it's easy to do, but I think if you look at our schedule, the road games, they've been pretty monstrous games. There's a lot of good opponents that we've played on the road, and ultimately it's going to help prepare us in conference play. But you certainly would like to get that first win on the road. But if it doesn't happen, we need to stay in the moment, stay in the process, and just keep getting better. I think how we attack their press, it's not how many times they turn us over, but when they press, can we convert and get easy baskets on the other end of the floor? So I think the number 1 key will be more than turnovers, will be our shot selection once we break the initial pressure. And if we're able to get good shots and shoot a good percentage, that'll eliminate a lot of their opportunities they have in scoring in transition. So shot selection, number 1.